As someone who enjoys making music with a DAW, I've been on the search for a MIDI controller for quite a while now. The number one problem with the MIDI controllers on the internet is just the absurd price. Like, you can buy a MIDI controller for around like 120 up to 500 bucks with 3 fading units. And I'm certainly not buying anything from Temu, so I ordered some faders by myself from AliExpress and built my own. There isn't actually that much stuff that we need for this project, just a Raspberry Pi Pico, a couple of faders and some electronics. I'm gonna use some of those wires that I have left over from a power unit that I broke. And we're gonna solder them on to those faders. I did that soldering job exceptionally good, actually. Like, I'm proud of myself. This went way better than expected. So obviously, exactly after I turned off the camera, one of the wires disconnected. Oh, come on, bro. So let's solder this one. I believe there's a saying, if you want something nice, you're gonna do it twice, or something like that. After soldering everything, I flashed it with some code that I wrote with Gemini. Then I opened up FL Studio and enabled this MIDI controller in the MIDI settings and tested it with some libraries from Spitfire Audio. And as you can see, the controls are working. We can control the dynamic layers with this MIDI controller now. So we can solder up the other 2 faders to it and finish up this project. Now the last step is to fit everything inside the case.
Wat sind?
244.
244.
So the last step is to close the lid, and before we do that we have to plug in the cable and glue the Raspberry Pico with some hot glue, with some good old-fashioned 5-minute craft workmanship skills onto the case, that it doesn't wiggle around and stuff, and then we can screw everything together. Now this step was way easier than I thought. The 3D printed case actually worked out pretty damn good. And the faders moved swiftly but firmly inside the case. Now the last step was to glue on the fader knobs or heads, however they are called in English. For that I used just some regular glue and glued one on after the other. I let them dry for around an hour. And then it was time to finally do a sound check. This project turned out way better than expected, but while doing it I already got a ton of new ideas for an even better controller. Play button, a recording button, maybe even an OLED screen and some knobs for adjusting volume would be cool. Maybe I'm gonna do an update on this controller in the future, but that's enough for today. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.